but I'll show you my hairline. No.
Well, welcome. It's Makeup Monday, and it's a special one because it's Mary Kay's 58th anniversary. Oh my gosh, I can't even handle it. I remember when it was the 50th. It was a minute ago.
Yeah. Blink. 50th. I remember the 40th. Oh my goodness.
Right? Well, that just shows how long we've been rocking our Mary Kay business.
No kidding. Oh my goodness. Yes. So we're going to start off with one of the looks from the new, thank you, holiday lookbook. So this is the cover. Veronica's holding up the page that we'll be working from, because we chose a classic look, but we're going to show you how you can do classic and dramatic. So you can have Stardust and Northern Lights, because we all like a little twinkle, right? So
yeah.
My hair's back, so get it out of your face. We'll know that you can't do makeup unless you have your hair out of your face, right? Like
exactly.
that's just how it goes. So I think we're gonna get started. What do you have there? Oh, she's
starting off with just a little bit of eye primer. Eye primer, I find, helps my eyeshadow to go on super even. It helps it to last really well, and it goes on white, but it dries to a clear. And I always take a little bit of it and go kind of up before I do my eyebrows. I take it up here a little bit and then under my eye a little bit. Kind of blend around.
I just have concealer, I think, on mine. So kind of same thing, just whichever one you can use.
Yeah.
I think the primer's a little bit more drying. So if you have really oily lids, the primer's probably a better option, right?
Yeah. That's why I go to, before I put the primer on, I typically, whatever little bit of concealer I have kind of left on my brush, I take on my lid, because I have a little bit of ruddiness and kind of funky color to my lids. So that helps.
Sounds funny. Ruddiness and funkiness to my lids. Okay. Sorry. I'm teasing you.
It's real life. What do you have in your hand there, Aim?
I'm laughing because I was going to go through the, the order, but I'm like, this is not how you would put it on. So I'm like, you said brows. I'm like, thank goodness we can just go in the normal order that we would put these things on, not the way they're listed in the book. The way they're listed in the book, if you're following along in the lookbook, is great, but that's not how you would put them on. So I'm like, she's got her eye primer. I always do my brows next. Do you save those? I do my brows first.
I do too.
Okay.
They frame the face so much. It makes such a difference.
Yeah. And I know she does have darker brows, and so she is using she's using the brunette, but I just want to encourage those of y'all that if you are a brunette, it's okay to do dark brunette if you know that you can get in the darker colors. But if you're somebody that's changing hair colors often, brunette might just be right up your alley, because it does have a little bit of red in undertone in it as well. So it's kind of a nice, and I don't know, what color do you have in yours? Are you using the powder?
I use dark blonde.
Oh, you do have dark blonde. Okay, good.
I have dark blonde that I use in kind of the front part of my brow, but I don't have a lot of brow out here, so I use dark brunette, because brunette is a little bit too warm for me. And then let's go ahead and let's see here. Mute. Sorry, technical little things. And then we're just going to go in with a little bit of, I'm using the dark blonde brow tint. And then did you use brunette or?
I just use brunette across the whole thing. Yeah. I will say, especially if you're opening a new tube of this, it's like a fresh tube of mascara. So be really careful, and just like she's showing you, just wipe it off on the tip, and it's totally fine. I know you're like, but that's not very fancy. I'm like, it's the same thing you would do with your mascara. It's not fancy, I know, but it works, and you will get a better application. It won't be as clumpy. Not that it's clumpy, but I think when you get too much, it looks like if you you know what I mean? Clumpy is not the right word, but if you,
it's just too much product, and you just need a little bit. So.
Yeah. So, but start on the outer part and then come in. So start on the outer and then come in. That way, if you do have too much, you're not getting the bulk. You're not getting too heavy on the inner part of your brows. So that's the brow tint. And honestly, if you don't have the brow tint,
that's a great tip, Amy. Even if you're doing brows with your the liner, always start out here and then kind of come forward. Because if you start here, you tend to be wherever you put anything to your face first, it tends to be the most heavy handed. And so you don't
Mhm.
want like a, strong color right here.
Yeah. Yeah.
Good tip.
So now I'm trying, okay, good. Thank you. I know in the book again, it's like to enhance. I'm like, you would never put this over the top
No.
of, okay. So I think this video is going to help y'all. Just watch the video first. Don't try and go in order from the book, but Light Beam, I can just promote Light Beam all day long. It
Yeah.
looks good on everyone. I don't care if you're olive skin tone or beige, bronze, ebony, like it is just a fun spot of color. So like you said, it is used to enhance the look, but if you just saw what, just like Veronica did, for some reason, she always looks more tan than I am. So it's really going to enhance on hers, but it's going to be that like, just that spot of color. Do you ever I always use my fingers to blend this
Yeah.
one.
That's
Okay.
exactly what I do. I put it on with the little wand. The wand's so easy because it's like a lip gloss, tip, super easy to put on, little sponge. And then I just kind of dab and stipple. And I always start kind of on this lower lid. But yeah, I mean, in terms of foundations, you guys have an idea. I wear the beige N210. So I wear the darkest of the beige foundations.
So I'm definitely lighter than her. I'm the beige 150 during the summer.
Yeah, we're starting at the time of year where we kind of start letting it up a little bit. But right now I'm still the 210.
Yes.
It
Just,
was
and
100
side
degrees,
note,
so.
when you are blending, just double check in the mirror that you don't have too much right here. Cause it's kind of, Light Beam, it's kind of like a nice reflector. If you accident, I'm laughing because Portia's kids are racing. Like, if you should know what I'm talking about, like if the light hits the reflectors, you can see it and it's really distracting. So just make sure you use a clean finger and just kind of come in right here and just clean it up a little bit. So again, not fancy, but simple, easy, quick. You're good to go.
Definitely, definitely. And then we're going to go in with a little bit of hazelnut, my favorite color in the whole Mary Kay eyeshadow universe. I use it every day. I use it like most of my clients have it in their palette because it's just anchors. It's a perfect light brown for a mid-tone. It's not too warm, but just the right amount. It's also great in the brows if you would like to use that. So yeah.
Ooh, yes.
And so I'm just coming in kind of in that midsection of my lid and kind of, it's a little bit of a windshield wiper motion. So if you think about how the windshield wiper moves, it's kind of that. Exactly. And I love this because I'm basically kind of putting it where my crease is, but really above my crease. So about the width of the brush above my crease, because if I just put the color right in my crease, when I look up, it kind of disappears. So I have to go above it because I have a little bit of a hooded eye. You can have hooded eyes from birth. You can have them from age. I have a little bit of both.
So I don't know if you saw too, I switched brushes in between. I like kind of placing it with the angled brush. I don't know if that helps. The angled brush and then coming in and just blending. I love, love, love. If you don't have this brush in your collection yet, the eye blending brush is like the secret tool to like just make everything look so soft. Like if you're looking at the picture in the lookbook, her look is very soft, very blended. And this is your secret weapon. Okay.
And if you want a look that looks really natural and somebody looks at you and says, oh my gosh, your eyes look beautiful versus saying, wow, I like that eyeshadow color, blending is the key. So if you feel like you're not getting the same kind of look, if you see pictures of like even Amy and I on social media or your consultant on social media, you're not getting that same look, it's probably in the blending. Like I blend out a lot.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm gonna, you know what, I'm gonna change up too, because I know you can use the Cinnabar in this look to accent, but I know that's not what she has on. It's more of like a liner accent in this look. And so I know we do have the deep brown eyeliner is what she has on. And if you haven't tried Mary Kay eyeliners, my clients come back all the time. Like if they ran out and they're like, oh, I just picked up one at the store. They're not the same, ladies. Like they do not compare to our eyeliners. Our eyeliners are wicked awesome. So
They go on so smooth, and especially whether your eyes are on the side of your under 22, and so you don't have to worry about it tugging and catching, or if you're on the side of above 22 and you might be a little bit more aware of that. So I love it because you just kind of can go right in there. And I'm just kind of pressing into the kind of base of the lashes and a little thicker on the outside edge.
yes, same. And you
Yep.
don't, I don't know if you noticed mine. I just did it really quick too. Like that, it glides on your skin when you have the pieces all there. So it just glides right over. And then I'm going to grab with my smudger brush. I am going to grab the Cinnabar now and use that just to kind of set, because if I don't set my eyeliner, it tends to, towards the end of the day, migrate to my hooded lid, if you
Yes,
will.
especially if you have a little bit of oil to your
Yeah.
eyelid. That's when you notice that. Yeah, I did the same thing. I had just a little bit of Cinnabar, and so I went right along my lash line, and then I'm kind of cheating up into my crease just a little bit here.
I did the same thing. See?
Yeah, look at that. And we didn't even talk about that. Turns out we
Bam,
were
bam,
trained by
bam.
some of the same people. Look at that.
Yes.
P.S. If you need some, great tips and want to know more about glamour, Robert Jones, who's a great makeup artist, is doing a training coming up. So DM or message us for more details.
But you want to get, if you're thinking about it, get registered like today or tomorrow, because if you wait until after the 17th, the price goes up. And right now it's so like, you'd be silly not to sign up. I'm going to swipe a little Cinnabar under the eye a little bit. I don't think she has any in the picture. She has probably hazelnut, but
Yeah. I'm doing a little hazelnut, so you guys can kind of see the difference.
okay. So see, mine will look a little bit more dramatic than hers. Actually, hers is always going to look more dramatic. Mine, she's like, put on more. And if you get any dribbles of product underneath your eyes at all, like I can't see it, but sometimes I don't trust my eyes anymore. So I'll just take the big powder brush and just like what she just did, just go like that underneath my eyes, just to make sure I clean up anything that may have just dribbled or
Yeah. I'm going to go in with a coat of mascara right now. And in the picture, she's using the Lash Love, but I'm going to use the Lash Love Panorama because it's my favorite. So this brush, this is what makes it unique, the brush. It has the little spikies on the end, so you can catch all these little ones out here. And that fans out your lashes. And it just, the formula of this mascara is really, really nice and light. I am such a fan of it. You're so funny. Oh my gosh. But I love that I can just catch all those little lashes, and it's always better to do a couple like light thin coats than one like big heavy coat. So a lot of times when I'm doing mascara, I'll kind of wipe off the extra. Ooh, that looks so good. And then go in with that. And then I'll do the rest of my makeup, and then I'll come back and do a final coat. That's kind of how I space it out a little bit. So we're going to show you kind of the rest of the look, the cheeks and the lip that go with this look. And then we're going to show you a way to kind of spice it up and pump it up a little bit. Sound good?
Yeah. So we're going to go into the rosy nude is what she has on her cheeks. But I think if Veronica put that on, you probably wouldn't see it because she has more pigment in her skin right now. I'm a little bit lighter, so I just want to show you. Whoops. I'm going to grab and place on both cheeks. I just want to show you that, yes, you can see it if you are like beige to ivory, like going towards the ivory, you will be able to see it a little bit. But what you're seeing in the picture, if you're going for the model to look like the picture that you're seeing in the book, excuse me, she does use the glazed highlighter. And that's what you're seeing is highlighting like that apple part of her cheek and the upper part of her cheek. And so if you use, like Veronica was just pointing there, that see our angle, the cheek brush is angled, use the top part of that. That's going to give you the part that you're going to want to highlight.
So I just put the glazed right on that kind of high part. and
Yeah.
went right on my cheekbone right there. And I just decided to pivot and use Golden Copper. It's just a little deeper for this look. It's a great color going into fall and holiday. Really a pretty one.
I feel like golden copper is like, yeah, like you could use it all the time. It's a great
Mhm.
color.
With the extra that I had on my brush from the glaze, I just went down the bridge of my nose real easy and then across the Cupid's bow of my lip. So it's just a quick little way that kind of frames out your face and looks kind of awesome. All
So
right.
here's your pretty much your palette just showing. We're working out of the compact. So our compacts, just remember what's nice about working in Mary Kay line is that if you're out of a color, you can just pop out the one and replace it and just replace the one rather than having to replace the whole compact. So same thing with your peak pieces as well. Okay. Are we ready for
Ready for some lips?
lips? Okay. That's what I was
Okay,
saying.
so I'm just using a little lip brush to put on my Very Famous lip. So you get to, does everybody make a funny face when you're putting on lipstick or is it just me? Oh, I need to wipe off what I have. I have that Sunstone lip, but you can see if you did this whole look with the Sunstone, it's so pretty. I love that high shimmer lip.
Okay, so you are putting on Berry. Okay.
I'll put on Berry.
I just want to show like let it be noted. Here's two colors. I know it says she's wearing Berry in the book, but I promise you she's not. She's probably wearing Red Scarlet.
I don't know, because if your lips, it could be either way,
Okay.
because if your lips go to the pink side, she could be wearing Red Scarlet. If her lips are really neutral and don't tend to do that, maybe. I don't know.
I don't know. I know it changes colors on you, so it'll probably pull more towards that.
And the thing with lipstick, it's not a tattoo. That's why you want to get with your consultant and connect and try one. And Mary Kay has that 100% ooh, that's good on you, Aim. Has that 100% satisfaction guarantee so that you can try it and see if you like it. And
I look like her.
I mean, it's pretty good. I haven't done a Berry lip in a while. Ooh, I like this.
I like it. See,
Good.
it's much softer. It does. I just know that like the color changes on your lips dramatically and it stays more neutral on mine. So that's why I'm like, play with the colors. And if you know they change on you, just know that I am going to put a little,
something over the top.
just in the middle.
Oh, that's pretty.
Just
yeah. And one thing you probably noticed after we both put on the Berry lip, how great our smile looked, how great our teeth look. So hot tip, if you want your teeth and your smile to look whiter and brighter, wear a Berry lip because that blue really neutralizes it. So really, really fun look. You've got this. It's even better when she's got her hair poofed a little bit there. So I'm going to show you kind of how to pump this up if you just want a little extra drama. And that's using the Graphite liquid eye color. So this is so fantastic. It's easy to use. Again, it goes on with the little sponge tip, just like that other liquid eye color. And this is exactly how I'm doing it. I'm just going to kind of dab a little bit here and then use my ring finger and stipple it in. It's so pretty. It just catches the light just right. You can kind of see there. So there's the difference. So it just kind of made it a little bit more dramatic, fun for evening. It is so pretty. I can see it in my mirror here, and it's catching the sparkle. And every time you move, every time I wear this color, somebody comments on it and like, where is that from? How can I get it? All that kind of stuff. It's really, really a fun color. So I'm going to even myself out so you can kind of see. So again, super easy. I just kind of dab there and then use my little ring finger and blend it in.
Yeah.
It's so pretty. And the thing of it is even though it's a really cool, like kind of gunmetal graphite color, if you wear it with the warm browns, anybody can wear it. And it won't look shimmerific and it won't look like, whoa, disco queen, because we grounded it with that hazelnut and that cinnabar. And so the warm colors with the coolness of this, it just, it's kind of great. I am.
So I'm hoping she's pretty good. She'll take a selfie and then put it in the comments when
I
we
will.
post these too. So you can see the look where we're not moving around. But we just want to encourage you just to play with the different looks because we're always surprised at how fun they are and how good they look on everybody. So the looks that are in our lookbook, don't be afraid of them. Just play with them is what we would say. And then share your results, share it with your customers. But I don't know about you, I'm a visual learner. So I think just playing with it and seeing it and then hearing people talk about it helps me feel more confident with the looks as well. So that's a little Stardust with a touch of Northern Lights. Could you get
Oh,
excited?
it's so pretty. And I love the technique because a lot of times I'll use the light beam hazelnut cinnabar combo, but I don't do it with a deep brown liner smudged in.
Mhm.
And that just, it sets it up. It makes it
totally
really nice.
changes it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. And then Amy's got the finishing spray there. That's how
Yeah,
you,
I feel like it's cheating if you do this and then don't set it. Like I don't know. It's kind of like if you did your hair but then you didn't put your hairspray on or like didn't put anything in it, it's just not going to stay put. So yeah, just you saw her just a little X and a little T.
and it feels really good. I love to use this about 3 or 4 o'clock in the afternoon just because it feels good and kind of refreshes things for me.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm going to show you real quick what it kind of looks like when you add a second coat of that Fanorama to kind of finish it off, since I've got the little bit more dramatic look here.
That's right, another coat.
Yeah, so you just kind of go in like that. And what I love to do is at the base of the lashes kind of jiggle back and forth, and you end up with that really pretty nice edge, right? I was wearing this the other day. Somebody's like, oh, what kind of false lashes are you wearing? I'm all, it's just Mary Kay mascara. They're like, what? So it really, doing those a couple of light layers makes all the difference in finishing things out and making it look really polished. So really, your basic eye look, and then add a little graphite and extra coat of mascara, and you're ready for like a great evening.
And what's her name? She's another makeup gal, Lori.
Lori
She's
Huff?
like, yeah, she's like makeup or mascara doesn't really it doesn't really work until you get to like the third or fourth coat. So if you're like if you're having troubles with your mascara, maybe you're just not getting to the right coat.
Yeah, I had a gal who has always used our Lash Love mascara and loved it, and she tried our Ultimate, and she's like, oh my gosh, this is amazing, because it'll give you va va boom a little bit more. And she's having so much fun with her lashes. I'm like, oh, wait till you try Fanorama. It's like you have your wardrobe. You know, we don't have just one pair of shoes. We need different shoes for different occasions. We need different mascaras for different occasions too, right?
Yeah.
So we do have a couple other fun things that are out for holiday that I'd be amiss if I didn't mention. So like that sparkly graphite I showed you, we have one in amethyst that is so beautiful. It is really, really quite pretty. And it's really nice. I'm just going to show you right here. I'm just kind of doing it on top of that light beam so you can kind of see what it looks like. It's really high shimmer. It's not thick. It feels really light, like you don't have anything on. Oh, Amy's putting it on too. It's so good. It just catches the light just right, and it's really, really pretty. And this is a huge tube. Like, you have a good amount of use of this. This is such a great value for that reason, that you can be using it all throughout. I'm like, oh, it's so good.
So I did candlelight with mine. Did you put it on all over with the other one?
I just put it kind of on my lower lid.
Yeah. What please, like when you are putting on stuff like light beam and those, like keep it on your lower lid. Don't bring it all the way up to your brow. Like that's a little
below the crease.
Yeah.
Between the lash line and the crease is your happy place with those. If you get all of that shimmer up here, it quite honestly, it will just make you look older than you actually are.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't care what your age is, you probably don't want that. Unless maybe you're like 18 years old and you're like, I want to be older.
Yeah.
Then do whatever you want. But that is not my story.
No.
You know how we put that glazed kind of on as a little highlight? If you want something super simple, we have the rose quartz. It's a like basically it's a chubby and pencil, and it rolls up, so you don't have to sharpen it. It's so easy to use. It's like a big crayon, and you can just take a little bit right here and blend the other places, Cupid's bow, and a little bit on the bridge of your nose, kind of right through there.
In the holiday, it's only featured in the back of the book. It's not like on a page in the book, I think. So I just want to make sure that and actually it is in the holiday cheer on page 21. So if you're going through, it is on that, but then it's really, I don't know that it's with everything, but then it's also in the back of the book too.
Yeah. And though we have our berry lip on, it's a full, bold, great choice. These are kind of great for holiday. There are matte lip colors. So these both come, they each come with a lip oil, which I love just to wear the lip oil by itself. It's so great. I wear that a lot. A little bit of the lip oil goes a really long way. But these are quite nice. This one, the rose one, actually looks a little bit similar to this. It's just a little lighter on me. It's really quite nice. And then the cinnamon is an awesome fall color. Like it's so good. And it's a matte look. So it's nice to have an option for a matte or a little shiny one.
Got some options to play. Please share your pictures with us. We want to see your looks.
Yeah,
So put it
Amy,
on
do you
here.
still have your nails done?
No, well, yes, but no.
Okay.
I have special nails now. If you go like this and put them in front of the light, they glow in the dark.
That's fun. She had these on the other day. That's why I
Yeah.
was asking. So our new nail polishes, they're
Yeah.
shimmery, they're gorgeous, they're really, really fun. They definitely catch the eye. So those are a fun
Kimberly
one.
actually posted a picture. She did her toes and did black and then like decorated with the emerald. I'm like, oh, that was brilliant. And it looks like she has like lace on it. I'm like, go look at
Oh my
Kimberly's
gosh.
picture. It's really cool. I'm like, oh my goodness.
I need her to come do mine then, because
Yeah,
I
no
am not
kidding.
that
It was
artistic.
awesome. But it was really good use of emerald. I thought, okay, that's really good. So yeah. And I think
But yeah,
Are
I
we
was just
missing
going to mention, kind of in as we kind of close up, some of the fun things. These are available. Connect with your consultant, connect with her, ask her questions, anything like that. But we do have some fun specials going on also. So you can pick out any 4 and you get the 5th for half price. That's just kind of an easy one, and such a great deal. Like pick out 4 items and get a discount. So whatever products that you're in love with, whether they're some of these holiday ones we played with or regular line, we just love them. Like not always do I love everything, but these, like, I'm actually wearing all of these. Like they're in my regular, like, yep, oh, gotta wear that one, gotta wear this one, especially this eye look. This is one that I've done several times.
yeah. You'll like, if you have these colors, you'll use them all the time. They are amazing.
Definitely. Well, and I mean, I don't know. Think about it. We always have some fun holiday specials, and maybe for a signing bonus, if you decide to, if you watch this in the, like, let's say by the 14th at midnight. So that's tomorrow at midnight. So if some of you may watch this on replay or get the link. If you watch it by the 14th at midnight, why don't we do something for free? One of the holiday items. What do we want to do, Aim?
I think we should do one of the lip sets, because that's almost $30. It's almost like we pay, you signed up for free, really, like, and you've got a great look that'll just go with everything, right?
Perfect. So you can choose the rose or you can choose the cinnamon set, and that's your little signing bonus. If you decide that you would like to maybe become a Mary Kay consultant, get your kids, be able to make maybe a little extra holiday cash, or have some fun, or get your products at a discount. This is a great month to do it, especially when we have a fun special that you get this for free. Oh my gosh, I can't even handle it. That's really fun.
I love it. Okay, so don't forget the special. Don't forget to try something new, play and have fun, and then who knows, maybe we'll work with you too. I love it. So happy Makeup Monday.
Yes. Bye, guys.